you were studying to be a teacher and you ended up working in the fields with marijuana. How did that happen?
It is the rate of unemployment in the country is very high, especially in the field of education. I have a diploma in primary education.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
So you are a teacher?
Yes, I'm a professional teacher.
Okay, but you are growing weed now?
Yes, we are growing weed.
And if you wanted to try and get a job as a teacher, would it be possible?
It will be possible, but the system of government of hiring is full of corruption.
Okay, so you need to know someone to get hired, something like that?
Yes, connections help you to get a job in the country. Once you are not connected, you will not be hired.
Estamos en Eswatini, un reino regido por un sistema monárquico cuyos habitantes enfrentan profundas dificultades económicas y sociales. En las montañas y los valles de este país, muchos encuentran esperanza. Allá vamos. Cientos de granjeros se refugian en el cultivo ilegal de la marihuana como salida económica para subsistir. Ante la falta de oportunidades económicas lícitas, ya son cientos los agricultores que se encuentran atrapados en este ciclo de miseria e ilegalidad. Eswatini, el reino donde las riquezas están concentradas en pocas manos, mientras que la mayoría de la población tiene hambre.
If you weren't doing this, if you weren't growing weed, which other job opportunities could you seek here?
It's hard. You end up doing nothing. So far, being a farmer in the country helps you to maintain your family or to earn a living.
How much money do you need to make ends meet?
At least in a month, if you can get 10,000 a month, I think you can maintain the one kid and a wife.
$500,
yes,
more or less.
Yes.
So it's a lot of money.
Yeah, because the cost of living is high.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
How much do you pay for rent?
So far in the country, we don't pay rent. So like the land is owned by the people in the country. So you are given as, except when you are working in town, that's why you pay rent. If you are locally, the community give you, there's a family land, then you operate.
Ah, okay. So you have your own house.
Yes, you build your own house, you stay with your family.
How many plants do you have?
4,000 to 5,000.
Tiene dos tipos de campos. De este lado están las que están en floración y de este lado las que están en vegetación. Están haciendo la cuenta, a ver cuántas plantas piensan que tienen. How much?
Roughly 5,000 plants, yeah. 4,000 to 5,000 plants. Today's Saturday,
Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and then I cut it.
Marihuana africana. Hoy estamos en una de las plantaciones de marihuana más grandes que existen en Swazilandia o Eswatini. Este es uno de los medios de supervivencia que tienen muchos de los trabajadores de la tierra en este país. Hoy conocemos de cerca de qué se trata el cultivo de la marihuana en África y además charlamos con uno de los cultivadores.
Now it's 60 days. I mean, I cut it off.
Ahora tiene 60 días. Ah,
90
okay.
days I cut it off.
In 90 days you cut it.
Yeah.
How long have you been working with the land?
It's not much. It's about 2 years. So
2 years.
Yeah.
But 1 kilo, how much, sorry?
1 kilo.
1 kilo, yes.
1 kilo, I say 10 liters. It's about 1,000.
1,000 rand, 1 kilo.
1 kilo.
Okay. And how many kilos do you get on one harvest?
Yeah.
Depende. Changes a lot, no?
Yeah, it's 30 kilos to 40, depends on
80,
the harvest,
40,
when it's
sí.
all
Depende.
done. Yabo.
Uh-huh. And are you afraid that the police will come?
Oh, more afraid. Always.
Always.
Always afraid.
Okay. I don't ask anything else then there. Okay, se entendió, ¿entiendes?
Yeah, the problem is the police.
Do you have other thieves that come at
Yeah.
night from other places?
Thieves, cows, animals like cows, goats, they eat this thing.
The goats eat it,
Yeah, and the cows eat it.
and then they go crazy.
Yeah.
You know, with
Head is big. No, they don't eat it, the one with the already nacha.
Ah.
It's the small one.
dice que se come la que está verde, no la que ya está cerca.
Yeah, they eat it. Yeah,
They don't touch it.
Okay.
How do you defend yourself from thieves? Do you have like a machete? You have a gun? What do you use?
Like we cut some neighbors. Yeah.
Your neighbors will take care.
We take care of each other.
Okay.
Yeah, we watch the thieves when they come.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Okay. Important to be.
To be togetherness. The togetherness is good because you make sure that when somebody comes or you do not hear
Yeah.
comes to steal,
Yeah.
you never show him get together, we catch that guy.
So you are not afraid of thieves because you are prepared. So there are many neighbors here. You have a lot of neighbors that plant.
Yeah.
It is one activity that is very important, I guess, for people here in Swaziland.
Yeah, it's important because it's fit as well. Because there are no that much jobs. You know, to tend to go to still to do that, let's go to cultivate and try to make money.
So if you weren't doing this, what could you be doing to earn money here?
Yeah, that's the problem.
Nothing.
Nothing.
Okay.
Yeah. Need to go to work, wait for work, mara, nothing.
Mm-hmm. So this is a good way for you to at least make a living,
This
I guess.
make a living,
How old are you?
yeah. I say 40.
40?
Yeah.
Oh, you seem younger. You seem.
Yeah, so I maintain myself very well.
It's because of the weed?
Yeah, and
That's the secret. So, do you have children?
Yeah, I have children.
How many children do you have?
I have 3.
3 children, and they all eat because of this work.
Yeah.
You are able to feed them because you have this work. And your wife, you're still together?
They go to school because of one of them is finished school now, the firstborn, because of this work.
Thanks to weed.
Yeah. Thanks to weed.
Okay.
If there was no weed, I don't know how I will be a packer.
Uh-huh.
Always packing.
And what do you think that weed is illegal here? Would you like it to be legal?
When it's legal, the value will go down more. Because everybody will go cultivate, all the homes cultivate. But now you hide it from the police.
Mm-hmm.
And then the market is still good.
It's good. And this weed gets sold here in Eswatini or it goes to other places?
Yeah, it goes most of the times go to South Africa.
South Africa,
Yeah.
mainly, which is the country that's like close by, which
Yeah,
it's in the border.
They don't plant the soil. The fertile soil is in Swaziland.
Ah,
And then with weed, not all over Swaziland. This portion the northern part.
uh-huh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Then weed and then it go to South Africa, Johannesburg, Venda, Eastern Cape. Then South Africa they transport it abroad.
Too many places.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
But here in Swaziland, go to South Africa. Sometimes Mozambique.
Can you remember your name to me? What was your name, sorry?
Namiso.
Nyamiso.
Yeah, Namiso.
Nyamiso.
Okay, say Namiso.
Namiso.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Show me your best plant. Which is your best plant?
My best.
Come on, you know your best plant.
No, it's the best seed. In
The best
fact,
seed.
the best seed. The
Okay.
seed that I like. It is somewhere. The super high cross in Shan. Yeah. It's called the super high cross.
How is called?
Super high cross.
Super high cross. Como un super híbrido, algo así.
It's next to high grade. The high grade is the.
It's not hybrid. This.
It's not high grade.
Okay.
It's super high cross. Let's go. That is the high grade. The one that
Yes.
goes small and fat.
And fat, yes.
It's the high grade, the goodest one.
You smoke that and then you melt.
Hey, too much. You need to relax. This
This
one follow that one. That's a super high cross. Follow the short one. The high grade. Yes.
Similar.
Yeah. And then when it continue growing, it's a Swazi. Swazi. It's called a Swazi. Swazi
You call it
seed.
Swazi.
Yeah, it's Swazi seeds. Swazi. Sorry. Yeah, the white widow is over here.
White Widow.
Yeah.
Es una de las variedades más conocidas de marihuana internacionalmente.
I
En los
like,
comentarios que son todos medio fumones van a saber.
Mara, it's not much hot, but it still continue to bring the nanja. This one,
This is what?
white widow.
This is the White Widow.
Yeah, the white widow. It's with the perpetuate hen, white widow, perpetuate hen. It's going to be Swazi.
This is going to be Swazi.
Yeah.
Claro, dice que va a estar Swazi, es que está petiza y gorda, grandotas por acá, dice que llega un poquito más
it's a
alta.
Swazi.
And this one?
Yeah, it's
Ah,
a
there, he's showing me that one.
perpetuate,
Alright, let's go
perpetuate.
see. This one is very tall also.
Yeah, it's a Swazi.
This is a Swazi?
Yeah, it's a Swazi, that one.
And look at this one.
But
This is another plant.
It's another plant.
Ah,
Yeah,
tiene
stay
dos
on the
plantas
side.
juntas. A ver.
Cross.
This one, how you say is the name?
Purple haze.
Purple haze.
This one is not needed. This one just is a wheat like.
La tira esta, dice. Mirá.
Yes, needed
Ya
in the
sacó
plant.
estas y las tiró. ¿Quieren que las sorteemos en los comentarios? No, dale, paren. I'm saying if people that watch the video want it, we can give it to them. We can give it away for free. Sí, es una planta que debe. This gives you, when it's dry, it will give you at least.
The two of them will
Between
give
the two.
me
Entre
15
las dos
grams.
dice 15 gramos.
Like el kilo. Not child kilo. Not child kilo. Two of them
The
will
two?
give me 15 grams.
15.
Yeah, 15 to 20 grams.
How many people are working the farm?
Yeah.
Yeah, more or less. Like in each farm, how many people work?
Me, I work alone there.
You work alone.
Yeah.
You are
The
from,
other guys,
you are from the other farm,
The-
far
the-
away, and you came to see what was going on. Pleasure to meet you. I'm Tomi.
It's my nephew.
Ah, your nephew.
Yeah.
Okay. Ah, nice. So it's like a family business, in a way.
Yeah, it's a family place. Yeah, the crowns.
Ah, this is all from the family.
From the family in Zenesa.
Ah.
Oh, and Zenesa. This one is not needed. It's like wheat.
Ah, you take it away, this
Take it
one.
out. Bravo.
Dice que las que son chiquititas las
Oil
sacan.
and they will get the seed over the
Yeah.
males. Yeah.
Okay.
And here, but females only here now. There are no males now. Only female. Okay, when you transplant there, you can make the differences. But when you put it, continue growing. You
And-
see there's a male. Take
and
the
then you
male
take it
out,
away.
Yes. Leave the
If
female.
not, you spoil all the everything.
Yeah, all everything.
Ah. And what do you say? What do you say?
After 4 weeks after transplanting,
Yeah.
you'll be able to see the females and the males. So you take out all the males out. Only the females are left behind. Just give you the best.
They give the best with.
Yes, while the males give you seeds only. So they are not needed, the males.
How long have you been planting?
I've been planting for roughly just in 3 years.
3 years.
Yes.
And has your economy improved?
Yeah, it's improved, although the market varies. Sometimes you can have those produce 30 kilos, but the causes that we find out the economy is very low, so it will give you less money. Then the following year, when it rises, then you are able to develop to sustain yourself.
Have you harvested some of the wheat, or everything is in the soil still?
I have harvested all so far.
Okay. Ah, bueno, good.
They are good so far. They are just waiting for the market now. They are dry, just waiting for the customers to. So far, the Nigerians come to the country.
They come here to look for the wheat and then they take it back.
Yeah, yes, to take part. The Nigerians don't pay.
Ah, they don't pay. They will scam you.
Yeah, low, very low.
Ah, low rates.
Yes, low rates.
So you'd rather sell it to people that like South Africa, Mozambique.
South Africa, but most of them who come to the country are the Nigerians. So far, the customers now, they've taken the market, the Nigerians.
They've taken the market
Yeah, they've taken it.
because they have also wheat plants.
Yes.
Ah, and so they sell it for
The
very
South
cheap.
Africans, most of them, they are scam and thief, the South Africans. So that's why the Nigerians took the market easy.
Ah, okay, interesting.
Because they come to rob most of the time, the South Africans.
Hmm.
Yes. They come with the money, while they left, they come back to you with guns to take the money after they've left with your wheat.
And then they will leave you with nothing.
We were
Yeah.
left with nothing. While the Nigerians just bought and go.
Yeah,
They'll come on another day to look for some. So it's like it's a daily business.
yeah.
Need to feed it. It must be strong and make the.
It is strong. It is
Very dense.
Yeah.
It will be ready to be harvested. One day.
Ah, no.
Yeah, bro.
No se dan una idea de lo denso que son los cogollos. It's very, very dense.
Yeah.
Then
Es muy denso el cogollo. Y para que se den una idea, lo pongo la mano para que comparen con mi mano. ¿Ven? No me cierra la mano alrededor de este cogollo. Impresionante. Y el olor que desprende también es muy potente, realmente. Muy fuerte. Marihuana africana.
And this one also.
And this one?
It still needs some fertilizer, this one.
Needs fertilizer.
Still
What you use to fertilize?
the chemical fertilizers.
Chemical, okay.
Yes.
You use? Yes, you show me now. Yeah. And this one, what you were saying, sorry?
Hey, I like this one.
You like it?
This one.
This one has a lot of trichomes, no?
Like this is when it is maintained very good. It's a high cross. It's the best.
This is the
And they cut it. Okay, namuhla is Saturday,
today's Saturday.
Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and then I cut it.
Okay, so and this in 1 month you will be smoking this.
This one, not even 1 month, 2 weeks.
2 weeks and
a
it's
week.
ready to go.
Yeah,
Less.
a week. I cut it off.
Can you show me the nutrients that you use? This is the male plant. Claro, me dice, esta es la planta macho. Ah, you can see it has the small balls here.
Yes.
Ven, miren, esta es la planta macho. Tiene ahí las bolitas esas que caen, que después se abren y fertilizan a la hembra. Entonces este tipo de planta, por ejemplo, que es macho, srac, chao, goodbye, like this.
The chemical fertilizer used, it is mixed, this one.
The Omnia and the
And Kainoch.
There is
Oh,
Omnia
farmers.
here, there is Kainosh, and
Farmers.
there is Makabe, what is
Yeah,
Makabe?
Yuri.
38.
LAN.
Yeah.
Vamos a conocer el lugar donde ellos duermen. Y acá es como su casa. Mientras están cultivando, viven acá.
You see, these are the fertilizers. This is Kainos 23222.
And you shower here.
Yeah.
With the plants in the background.
The plants,
You feel the breeze.
the breeze.
How many plants do you have
Yeah,
here?
most of the guys here are male.
Ah,
So there is no problem where you shower.
okay.
And all male.
And your wife, do you miss your wife?
But
How often do you get to see her?
okay, in 3 months, it's like 2 or 3 times. It depends.
Don't you miss her?
Oh, always we call each other.
Ah, you talk on the phone. You have signal, so you were able to.
Now I have seen her and she went back, but we continue calling each other.
How many plants do you have?
Oh, like counting them.
Yes.
Yeah, it's about. Bashana, Dana is about
Ven, mira.
1.
Porque-
Sorry.
No, it's okay, okay. Go ahead. Porque tiene dos tipos de campos. De este lado están las que están en floración y de este lado las que están en vegetación. También para que se den una idea de que son dos campos enormes, uno en vegetación y el otro en floración. Están haciendo la cuenta, a ver cuántas plantas piensan que tienen. How much?
Roughly 5,000 plants here. 4,000 to 5,000 plants.
So you always take care of your girls.
I only have one girl, my wife. And I have 3 daughters only. I don't have a guy.
Okay. No, I was saying your girls for the plants.
What? And that's my sweetheart.
Yeah. Ah, lo entendió. No me había entendido.
That's my sweetheart. When I don't have this, there's a wife home. When the wife is at home,
This is your
my
wife.
wife now. Yeah, but I need to maintain it very well.
Eh?
I have to maintain this very well in order to maintain the family.
You have problems sometimes with neighbors?
Most of the time we don't have conflicts because like most of the people that work here, we are relatives most of the time.
We know where we come from. When we are here, we know we come here to harvest that. We don't need to have conflicts. Because you have conflicts, then the cops come. Then everyone is affected. Not you two that you have conflicts. Everyone now.
After solving they will come here and solve the conflicts of the two people. Then after that they will destroy everything in the mountain. If it needs to take 2 weeks, the whole 2 weeks they will always in the morning they will be here.
So we have to avoid conflicts at all times.
Conflict is not an option here.
That's an option.
Like, solve your shit out.
But it's not right. Tell you, go away.
Once you have a lot of problems, you ship out here. That's the best solution, that you tell your the elders to take you and leave us in peace. Like there are community police that look to take care of the place. So once someone has a lot of problems with us working here, the community police will take him. They'll come to stay away from them.
So if you have some trouble with somebody, you go and you talk with the elders, something like that?
Yes, so that they can able to sort it out.
Okay.
If they will agree to the disagreement is not over, the best decision, they will take the one with the more problems.
And do they get a part of the harvest, the elders?
No.
They need to. They have to maintain the peace.
Okay.
Because we work with them. They are
This is
working,
the
some of them.
community
okay.
property. So once the area is run by the community, so the community will take care of it, everything. When there are conflicts, they are there to solve them, so that everyone lives here in peace, so that the police may not come.
Okay.
Because there are more conflicts, more police.
Is this the best weed of Africa?
So far, Swaziland is the best. Swaziland is the best. We are known with the wheat. No other thing.
Even the other countries have the wheat, but once they want the best, they come to Swaziland.
To try the Swazi gold, no?
Yeah.
Here.
It is called Swazi gold. So if you want the best, come to Eswatini. You will be satisfied.
Swazi gold, but it's not sugar cane. Swazi gold. Swazi gold is ganja.
Because they also call Swazi gold to sugar cane.
Yeah, to Nanjana, the people would say the Swazi gold is sugar cane.
I'm not proud to call yourself that. I'm a ganja or a wheat farmer. You're just a farmer, but a lot of people want to say you come from the areas Mapalaleni, Vinjelo and Mele. They know.
They know what is going on. Everybody kind of like knows.
Yeah,
everyone knows.
When the places, there are certain places in Swaziland that they are known. From Gomanzi, ganja. From Melet, ganja. Even don't plow, but when you are from Melet.
Once they ask you where do you come from, then you name the place. The first question they will ask, where is the wheat? Even you don't plant it, but they will ask you, where is the wheat? Because those places are well known. In the country, everyone that enters want to visit Ngomas, want to visit Melet, want to visit Mapalale, because they know there is wheat. You plant it or you don't plant it, they will ask you where is wheat. A lot of the parents use is to pay those school fees, so it's just yes, what's it called?
Our parents love the gacha, pay school fees, finish school, look for jobs. There are no jobs, and we go back to plow again. Yeah,
How do you get water here? Where do you get the water from?
We plumb. There's a river that's close here. Go to the top and put pipes. It's not good. It's not wanted.
Why?
Because it's a male.
Male.
Yeah, it's a male.
Que tiene ahí.
It's a male. It's not wanted. Take the foot off.
Yeah.
And then take it.
And you take one by one then apart?
No, like in a pot I put 8, 7, 8. Cause there's the male one.
Okay.
Because I will take off the male, maybe it would have been left with 3 or 2.
Okay. Can I try? Mañana me cago encima. Good. Thank you. How do you get the seeds?
We buy them, the seeds. They are measured in cups.
In cups?
Yeah.
How much is a cup of wheat seeds?
It's
How much money?
500 rands a cup.
$25 more or less for a cup.
The cheapest one, yeah.
The cheapest ones, 25.
Yeah.
And the most expensive ones?
Yeah, it goes up to 3,000 rands something.
$150 más o menos, $150 more or less.
Yes.
Okay, and those are feminized. They are only women.
Yeah, they are mixed with Marade. Okay, get back to in the they tell song. Oh, sometimes they will give you that seed. They like about 10 of them, 9.
Yeah.
The 10 of them is the male one.
Mm-hmm.
You need to plow them and you make them sit. They will give you seeds, more seeds.
Ah, ok. Your smoking time now. Relaxing.
As my relaxing time, I'm cooking. See the chicken inside that one.
Ah, you have chicken there.
Yeah,
You're going to make a stew?
The inside chicken we going to make a stew. Go take a sour what maize meal and gonna go eat and then make a stew with this one.
Okay. Ah, that is good.
Eat. Yeah. Then after eating, continue working.
Continue work.
Yeah.
Non-stop.
Non-stop. Yeah.
And you're smoking that with a newspaper, is that?
It's a newspaper. Times of Swaziland. Times of Swaziland. Yeah, it is. Yeah. It got a kick and it is all have a kick. And Times give it more kick. Then I like it. I was talking about Michael Jackson, my friend.
Yes.
Yeah.
You said you met Michael Jackson?
Yeah, at the airport.
Here in
Swaziland. He was visiting King Mswati.
When?
1998, so.
And did you talk with him?
No, he was passing by, I greet him.
And he said hi? Nah,
And then he crossed.
He crossed.
Yeah. We were school children, we would come to greet him. Come with the airplane, down the airplane, the king here, come visit him, then they go. Greet us, greet them. Wow. Makiana Jackson, like the Chinese. Makiana Jackson. So you know the Chinese say Makiana Jackson, not Michael Jackson.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. They like him a lot.
They like it, no? Yeah.
And I too, I like Michael Jackson.
Yes. He was a very, very, very
He was
big
a
star.
pop star.
Do you know how to dance?
Okay, Whitney Houston and Bobby Brown was lately that one when they came here. It was 94, 92, so it was Bobby Brown and Whitney Houston.
Yes.
Do you know that from the United States?
No.
You don't know Bobby Brown? Whitney
Brown.
And
Yes,
Whitney
yes,
Houston.
Yes.
Whitney Houston.
Whitney Houston, yeah.
And Bobby Brown. 92, they were here in Swaziland. They came to see the
They came to see the weed?
Yeah.
Wow.
Serious.
Wow.
So, and then I was in grade 7 when my kids came. When Bobby Brown and his Jackson came, I was I saw them in TV with the king. But Michael Jackson, I saw him with my eyes.
With your own eyes.
Yeah.
Incredible.
La historia de Eswatini es un reflejo de las luchas que enfrentan muchas naciones en el mundo, donde la pobreza y la desigualdad alimentan ciclos de desesperación y riesgo. Mientras la marihuana se convierte en la única salida para algunos, las raíces del problema van más allá de lo que se cultiva en los campos. La gente de Eswatini necesita algo más que soluciones temporales e ilegales. Necesitan un cambio profundo que permita a su gente soñar con un futuro donde no tengan que elegir entre la ley y la supervivencia. Para muchos, el cultivo de la marihuana no es una elección, sino una necesidad impuesta por las circunstancias. Es la única forma de poner comida sobre la mesa, de mantener a sus familias y de sobrevivir en un sistema que los ha dejado atrás.
Cerramos este capítulo impresionante, conocimos la marihuana africana. You have the best of the futures. It's been a pleasure meeting you. And also you, que también vino el muchacho que es de al lado. Thank you very much. It's been a pleasure. Yeah, vení también. Genio. Thank you so much, man. Thank you for showing us the secrets of the weed in Africa.
Eswatini es un país de contrastes extremos, donde la riqueza y la pobreza coexisten en un frágil equilibrio. Detrás de cada planta de marihuana cultivada en las colinas hay una historia de lucha, de sacrificio y un pueblo que a pesar de todo no ha perdido la esperanza. Pero la pregunta que queda en el aire es, ¿hasta cuándo podrán resistir?